All right, guys, welcome to day 3. Okay, today we are talking about how to ensure results from your workouts. But first, I want you to repeat after me. I deserve more. I deserve a body I love. I am worthy of my goals. Okay, how did that feel? Right? The truth is the more you tell yourself these things, the more you are going to believe them. Okay. If you feel awkward right now, or it's hard to believe, or like when you say your affirmations, it just doesn't, your body fights you on it. It's because they're unfamiliar, right? It's because for years you told yourself, I'm not good enough. Nothing ever works out for me, blah, 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 blah. So your brain is familiar with self-sabotage, with beating yourself up. Right? So you need to retrain your brain to think nicely about yourself, to speak kindly to yourself. Because the truth is the stories that are running through your head right now, like you weren't born thinking, I'm not good enough. You weren't born telling yourself all of those old stories. You heard them from your outside world, from people around you, and you started repeating them yourself. So that's why you believe them. Okay, the truth is the only reason anyone believes anything is because it was repeated over and over and over again with enough emotion. Okay, so the more you repeat your new affirmations and you do so with conviction, with emotion, the more natural they will feel and the more you'll believe them. Okay, and I know you're probably sitting here like, okay, like, aren't you a fitness coach? Aren't you a health coach? Blah, 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 blah. But like I said on day 1, if you do not get your mindset on board, nothing else I say matters. Hey, if you do not believe that you deserve a body that you love, if you do not believe that something will work for you, you will not take action, right? Why would you waste your energy if you don't believe it's going to work anyways? If you don't believe you deserve it, right? The main reason that so many of us self-sabotage is because deep down, we don't believe that we deserve more, right? If you don't believe you deserve more, like you might say you want it, but you're never going to actually allow yourself to have it. Okay, so remember, I deserve more. I am worthy of a body and a life that I love. The more you say that, the more you will start to believe it. This is also why in the workouts, I infuse affirmations, right? I am telling you, I am strong, I am powerful, I am worthy of a body I love. Because when you do it when you're exercising, it's twofold, right? One, it sinks in because you have less resistance to what I'm saying when you're working out because you're focused on exercising, right? But also, when you combine taking action for yourself while hyping yourself up, you believe it more, right? When you say, I am worthy of a body I love while exercising, your brain's like, oh, yeah, no, I am worthy of a body I love, right? I am worthy of this. Okay. So, on that note, how are you doing with your daily habit, right? Are you drinking your water? Are you eating your vegetables? Are you getting more fiber in? Remember, guys, you do not have to be perfect. You do not have to change everything. All you need to do is stay consistent with this one small habit, with this one, two small habits, right? Your habit from day 1 and fiber from day 2. Okay. Because then you just build and build and build, right? You allow yourself to go on top of that one layer at a time. And the best way to build is to celebrate yourself. Okay. The clients in my program who get the best results are the ones who participate and are the ones who celebrate their wins every single day. Okay. And I'm not just talking about the weight loss wins, right? They are the ones who celebrate, hey, I did my workout today. Hey, I ate my vegetables today. Hey, I ate all my protein today. Hey, I hit my step goal today. That, like, they are the ones who are getting the best results. So if you want to make your goals inevitable, follow this one simple rule every single day. Just don't let today be the day you give up. Okay. Just do one thing a day. And the more you celebrate your wins, the easier it gets to want to stick with it, right? Think about it. When you're sitting there and you're focusing on how it's not working, right? You're beating yourself up, you're telling yourself you're not good enough, all of that old bullshit. Do you feel motivated to work out? Do you feel motivated to eat healthy? Hell no, you don't, right? When you are beating yourself up, you do not feel motivated, right? Nothing is going to work for you. So start celebrating yourself because when you do, you're going to get better results and you're going to feel more motivated. Okay. Now, on to today's topic of discussion, exercise. Okay, I want you guys to raise your hand, right? Say me in the comments if you have ever forced yourself to do a workout you absolutely hated because you thought that you had to do it to lose weight. Be honest, right? We have been conditioned that exercise is a punishment for what we ate. right? That if we want results, we have to suffer through hours of cardio and grueling workouts that we don't enjoy. Today, I'm going to flip that on its head and teach you a few different ways to look at exercise, but also how to get exercise and see results in ways that you don't hate. Okay, because the truth is, exercise is not a punishment. It is literally a privilege. And when you start working with your body instead of forcing it, you will actually see better results while enjoying the process. Okay, so today I'm going to explain to you guys how to exercise for fat loss, how your body burns calories outside of the gym without you even realizing it, and how to make movement something you actually enjoy instead of a chore. Okay, because here's the thing, is if you are forcing yourself to do cardio for an hour because you think it's the best way to lose weight, dude, like you are just making your life harder. Okay. And if you feel guilty for skipping a workout or like you're ruining your progress, things like that, we're gonna debunk all that today. Okay. Now, if any of this sounds familiar, no, you are not alone. Okay. So many of my clients have felt this way, but also like I used to feel that way. And here's the truth, guys. If you want to transform your body, right? You want to lose fat, you want to feel confident, you want to love the skin you're in, you don't need to do more. You need to work smarter. Okay. And I want to tell you right now that cardio is great for your health, but it is the least efficient way to lose fat, especially long term. Okay. So if you keep believing that cardio and more is the key to better results, you are going to burn out and quit. Right? Over exercising leads to exhaustion, injury, and frustration because your body isn't recovering properly, right? And your metabolism adapts. Okay. Once you start doing cardio, like it's hard at first, but it's not enough to keep transforming your body. And it actually makes you hungrier and eventually your body will adapt, right? If you do a 5 kilometer walk every single day, same speed, eventually your body will adapt and it will actually burn less calories to do the same workout. Okay. And when you're only doing cardio as a way to burn calories, you start to resent exercise, right? Instead of it being something that makes you feel strong and empowered, it's something that you dread, right? And the truth is when you dread exercise, it's really hard to stick with it. Okay. But when you can shift your mindset, you are going to build lean muscle, which burns more calories at rest. Okay. You're going to be able to eat more without gaining weight and with actually losing weight because more muscle, more metabolism, more freedom. Okay. And you're going to actually want to work out, which is the key to lasting results. Right. Imagine waking up feeling excited to move your body because you actually enjoy it. Okay, that's the vibe we're going for. So again, the problem is not that you need to do more cardio, you need to work out 6 days a week, and it is not that you are lazy. The problem is you've been taught that exercise is about earning food or burning calories. Okay, and the secret is, again, smarter training, not harder. Like I literally had a client come to me who was doing HIIT 5, 6 days a week, and she was still gaining weight. Okay, she was exhausted, constantly hungry, and frustrated. And when I told her to cut back on the cardio, right? So when she joined, we cut back on cardio. We started doing 3 strength workouts a week and focus on recovery and nutrition. She thought I was crazy, but she's like, whatever, what I'm doing now isn't working. So I'm going to trust you. After a few weeks, she started seeing faster results. She was stronger, but she was more toned. She was more energized. She was more confident. She was liking the way her body was looking. She could see definition in her arms, all while working out less. Okay. So she didn't need more willpower. She needed a better approach. So here is what you need to know. Okay, this is how your body actually burns calories. And okay, before we get into that, what I want to share is a little thing about the fat burning zone. It's not that it's a myth, but just because your body is in the fat burning zone doesn't mean you are literally burning body fat. Okay, how your body works is it runs on, it can either use fat or carbs as energy. And when you are doing lower intensity stuff, it just uses fat for energy. When you're doing higher intensity stuff, it uses carbs. But the fat that it is burning isn't body fat, it is energy fat. Okay, if that doesn't make sense, I can elaborate on that a little bit. But basically, just because you're in the fat burning zone doesn't mean you're actually burning fat. Okay, so I want to just like crush that right now because like trying to do like stay at a certain heart rate to keep yourself in the fat burning zone, it's just making it harder for you to get results. Okay, so back to this, how your body actually burns calories, which is like the fat calories. Okay. So one, you have your basal metabolic rate, which is how many calories your body burns in a day just existing, right? Beating your heart, breathing, your brain function, all of that. And that makes up about 60 to 70% of your body's daily calorie burn. Then we have NEAT, which is non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which is things like walking, standing, fidgeting, right? Doing these things actually burns more calories in a day than your workout, right? Like if going up and down the stairs, doing all these things. This is something that burns more calories than your workout. And exercise is only 10 to 15% of your total calories burned in a day. Okay, so it's not as much as you think, but that doesn't mean we don't want to do it. Okay, because the things that will move the needle the most is switching to strength training workouts. Okay, because strength training workouts, as much as it might only burn, 15% of your daily calories, this actually increases your basal metabolic rate. Okay, so the more muscle you have, the more calories your body will burn at rest. This is why I am screaming from the rooftops at all time. Hey, Nicole, this is why I'm screaming from the rooftops at all time to have you guys get into strength training, right? That is why the workouts in this program are based on strength, because the more muscle you build, no, it doesn't make you bulky, but it literally makes your body burn more calories at rest. Okay, so when you strength train, yes, you might only burn a certain amount of calories in that workout period, but you burn more calories the whole rest of your life. Okay, so it literally increases your metabolism. So your body needs more calories just to survive. Okay, so strength training is the number one thing you want to be doing for fat loss. Number two is just adding in more daily movement, right? That isn't an exercise, right? But it's just looking for more opportunities to move, right? It's inconveniencing yourself. It's parking at the far end of the parking lot. It's going downstairs instead of yelling down at whoever's down in the basement, right? It's standing more. It's moving more in general. All of these calories add up and can make a really big difference. Like when I first started my weight loss journey, I always parked at the far end of the parking lot. I always took the stairs. I always added those little things, and all of those things add up. Okay, so strength training, look for more opportunities to move in your day. And lastly, change the way you think about exercise. Okay, once you realize you truly do not have to work out and you get to, right? You get to work out, you get to reap the rewards. It is so much easier to stick with. Okay, it is so much easier to stick with. And I promise you, your body and your life will change. Okay, so here's what I want you to do today is I want you to either do one of the challenge workouts, okay? And if you have already done, if you did a challenge workout yesterday, then I want you just to move in any sort of way that brings you joy, right? Anything that you like. If it's sunny out, go for a walk. If you like to put on your favorite song, dance around your kitchen, right? But move in a way that feels good. So do a workout or just move in any way that feels good. And next, like I said, start incorporating strength training. You can get amazing results with just 2 to 3 workouts a week. Okay. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but when you are doing this, this is what is going to allow your body to change while eating more. Okay. People ask, people are always surprised by how much food I eat and, the fact that I'm not 300 pounds. And I always chalk it up to strength training. Okay, you guys, strength training is the number one for transforming your body, boosting your metabolism, all the things that you want. Okay. And lastly, we need to break up with that all or nothing mindset. Okay. Missing one workout doesn't make you a failure, right? All you need to do, get back on track the next day, right? Get back on track the next day, get your workout in, right? That's also why I only recommend doing 2 to 3 workouts a week because it is so much easier to fit it in. And if you miss one, you can just get it in the next day, right? Because the truth is once you start incorporating strength training regularly, 2 to 3 days a week, most weeks, your goals, like your body will have no choice but to change. And plateaus become a thing of the past. This is something I hear so often in weight loss, but when you are consistently strength training, right, and you are challenging your body every single week, your body has to adapt. Okay. This is why, like for myself and my clients, I am always updating our workouts every 4 weeks. Okay. Because this is the thing is yes, these workouts will challenge your body now, right? What you're doing now will feel hard. But in 4 weeks, it is going to feel easier, not because the workout changed, but because your body adapted to the workout. Okay. And this is honestly why so many people give up, right? They lose that first 5 pounds, right? They're doing some workouts, might even be doing some cardio, right? And you're doing that thing, and whatever you did for the first month helped you lose 5 pounds. But then you don't change anything. You don't change your nutrition, you don't change your workouts, you keep doing the same thing, and you think there's something wrong with your body. But your body is actually functioning perfectly. The problem is that what got you here can't get you there. You must continue to challenge your body, right? Adding in small habits. And again, this is things like adding in a more intense workouts, right? Switching up your workout routine. This is things like small tweaks to your nutrition, right? So this is why my clients continue to lose weight throughout the whole course of a year, 2 years that they're with me, because we are constantly changing our workouts and making small tweaks. And when you combine consistently making your workouts harder with consistent tweaks in your nutrition, and you combine that with the mindset, your body has no choice but to change. Okay, so allow yourself to know that wherever you are, whatever goals you want to achieve, I promise you, it is not your body. It is just the plan, right? It is either the mindset, it is either your identity, right? It is that you are sabotaging yourself to go back, or it's simply that you just don't have the right workouts. You just don't have the right nutrition. You just don't have that right piece to get there. Okay, so if this is something that you're like, okay, you've been trying for a long time, it is not working for you, let's hop on a call, right? Part of the challenge is you guys get a free consultation. We will hop on a very quick call, very quick 15-minute call. I'll diagnose what you've been doing now and help you come up with a personalized plan to get where you want to go, right? We'll make sure that your workouts, your nutrition, everything is on point so that you know exactly what to do. No more throwing shit at the wall, no more hoping that it's working, right? Because you deserve to walk into the summer feeling amazing in your skin, loving what you see in the mirror, and just feeling confident, right? Because again, you do not have to lose weight to feel good and enjoy your summer. But I can tell you right now, you will enjoy your summer a hell of a lot more if you are feeling confident in your body, if you love what you see, and if you have the energy. Okay, so click the link up above or send me a DM and we will get you booked for your free call so that you can have the right plan to get you where you want to go. I promise you, there's nothing wrong with your body. You just need to make small tweaks to either your fitness, your nutrition, or your mindset. Okay, and I want you to imagine this, right? Imagine walking into summer feeling strong, feeling confident, and just loving your life, right? You're eating more, you're working out less than you thought, but you are still seeing amazing results. How will your life change? Right? How will your life change this summer when you walk into summer wearing whatever the hell you want to wear, right? Whether it's that two-piece, shorts, whatever it is, and you feel confident as hell because you found a plan that worked for you, you had the mindset to stick with it, and you continued to show up for you. Okay. Most people are just going to keep doing what they're doing, right? They're going to keep walking on the treadmill, forcing themselves doing workouts they hate, starving themselves, and wondering why their body isn't changing. But not you, right? Because you're here, you decided to do something different for yourself, and you are here to work smarter, not harder. You are here because deep down, you believe that you deserve more, right? And that's why you joined this challenge, because there was something inside of you that knew that you were worthy of more. So book that call. Let's hop on a call. Let's get yourself going and let's help you have your best summer ever. Because trust me when I say that you deserve it.